Dear students, our topic is research report. Last day we had a discussion on research report and different stages in writing research report. Okay, as we know, a research report is a presentation of the research findings in the form of a report, and it is a necessary part of the research process. It is considered as the end product of the research work. After collecting data, analyzing data, preparing or conducting interpretations, then the final stage of a research work is preparing a research report. It is the final output of a research work, or it is the only physical product of a research work. That is research report. The preparation of research report is very important as far as a research work is concerned. Then functions of research report. The important functions include, first one is it serves as a means for presenting the problem studied. A research report serves as a means for presenting the problems studied. We have conducted a problem or analyzed a problem, and a report act as a means for presenting findings of problem studied. The second one is it provides systematic knowledge on the problems and issues analyzed. After conducting the research work, you will get certain result as issues and certain knowledge about the research problem. And a research report gives a platform for giving the knowledge to the general public. Then third one is it serves as a means for judging the quality of the research work. A research work is evaluated on the basis of the research report. If the research report is a very good report, it means that the research work is a very good research work. That is, it serves as a means for judging the quality of the research. The last one is it serves as a reference material. Every research book is considered as a reference material for further research or future research. Then there are different types of research report. A research report is the physical outcome of a research work. Then there are different types of reports. Generally, there is a classification of research report, that is oral report and written report. This classification is based on the nature of audience to whom the report is made. The research report can be classified oral report and the written report. As the name indicates, oral report is a report which is not prepared in written words. If the report is not prepared in written words and it is communicated through oral words, then it is known as oral report. It is not developed in India, and in the case of oral report, it is helpful to communicate continuously to fellow workers. Generally, certain organizations following this type of oral report for giving information to the fellow workers. That is, this system is not developed in India and it is generally used in US. The second classification is written report. As the name indicates, the report which is prepared in written words is known as written report. It may be of three types. One is popular type, a report submitted to administrator, and a technical report. These are the three types of written reports. A popular report, as the name indicates, it is a report prepared for a layman. Less number of technical items are used in this report and prepared in a simple language which is to be understood by a layman. It gives more importance to findings and their implication and recommendation for action. It gives importance to three aspects. One is research findings, what are their implications, and recommendations for further actions. These 2 points are focused in the case of popular report, and it is generally focusing on the layman or ordinary man. The second type of report is report submitted to an administrator. This type of reports, research report, is submitted to an administrator of an organization for decision making purpose. Generally, the reports prepared by an organization conducted by the organization for taking some decisions, and it is submitted to administrator of the organization. And third one is technical report, and as the name indicates, it is prepared for specialists who are interested in the technical aspects of the research work. And compared to popular report, in this report, all the technical terms are included, and generally it is written in technical language. It is a detailed report containing all the aspects of the research work from the very beginning, objectives of the research, methodology of the research, and each and every aspect is a detailed report in all sense, and it is intended to technical people or those who are interested to know the technical aspects of the research work. These are the common classification of research report or types of report. One is oral report and written report. Written report is again classified into three categories. One is popular report, report submitted to an administrator, and a technical report. Then next is qualities of a good reporter. Okay, it is one is clarity. Report should be a research report should be clarity, should be very clear, and brevity, brief ആയിരിക്കണം. It should be brief. Readability, it should be in a readable form. One chapter, the second chapter should be there should be a continuation of the continuation between the chapters. Then interest and appeal, the report should attract the interest of the readers. Then judicious selection of material and avoiding personal opinion. While preparing a report, we should avoid personal opinions. Every data provided in the report should be based on facts and proper reference. A report should be should give proper reference to future research. Then next is stages or steps in report writing. There are different stages in the research report writing. First stage is understanding the report in brief and plan the project in advance, or logical analysis of the subject matter. Before writing the research report, we have to understand uh, the subject matter thoroughly, a logical analysis of the subject matter. That is the first stage of research report writing. Then second is arrange the data, documents, bibliography, etc. Before writing the research report, we have to arrange the data and related documents and bibliography. Then make an overall format of the report. How to prepare the research report? We have to make an overall format, a rough format of the research report, and it includes what should be the heading, introduction, methodology, conclusion. All these things should be included in the overall format of the report. The next is make a detailed outline based on all related facts. Based on the format already prepared, we have to make a detailed outline based on all facts related to the research. A detailed outline, then prepare a rough report, then rewrite the draft report on the basis of the revisions made, and prepare the final bibliography, and last stage is writing the final report. These are the different stages or steps in report writing. We are not writing the report directly. We are writing the report before the actual process of writing report. We have to start with some understanding of the problem, arranging data, make overall format of the research report, detailed outline of the research report, draft a rough report, prepare final bibliography, and then we have to write the final report. Then the word is bibliography. That is an important word related to research work. Bibliography is a list of sources used by the researcher to get information for a research report. It is the list of sources used by the researcher while doing his research to get information for a research report. It is an essential part of a research report. If you are preparing a project report or a research report, bibliography is an essential part. It contains information about books, articles, reports, and other sources of information used for the research. There are a number of sources of information used for a research work. Information from different books, journals, articles, newspapers, websites. All these sources are used for writing a research report, and we have to mention all these things in the research work, and that is included in the part of bibliography. There is a difference between bibliography and references. In the case of references, we are giving the same details as in the case of bibliography, but in the case of bibliography, we are including all the documents, books, and journals used for the research, even though we are not taken an item from that books or journals. If we are not taken an item from the books or journals, we are including that item in the bibliography. That is bibliography. The next is chapterization. Another term which is very familiar with the research report is chapterization. It means arranging the entire research work into different chapters. Arranging the total research work into different chapters, that is chapterization. Generally, a report includes 4 or 5 chapters. One is introduction chapter, then review of literature, you know the meaning of review of literature, then methodology of the research work. A chapter, third chapter generally deals with the methodology of the research work. Then fourth chapter deals with the analysis and interpretation of the research work. And the final chapter is related to findings, conclusions, and suggestions of the research work. This structure is known as chapterization of research work. Okay, thank you.